Good morning. Welcome to Inside Talk Show. Inside Talk Show is an inside job. I'm Carla Elizondo. We're continuing the reading of James Allen's book, Out from the Heart. We're on chapter 2, and we will pick up where we left off yesterday. It is the nature of the mind to create its own conditions and to choose the states in which it shall dwell. So it's the nature of the mind to create its own conditions and to choose the states in which it shall dwell. It also has the power to alter any condition, to abandon any state. This is the continually this it is continually doing as it gathers knowledge of state after state by repeated choice and exhaustive experience. The mind is always updating, just like our phones. I use this as an example a lot, our iPhones. We update the OS system. Are you updated to the latest version? Our mind is always letting go, picking up. We are always constantly, mind is movement. Mind never rests. When mind rests, we're out of here. We die. Our physical body dies. But our mind, it's energy. Energy is never created or destroyed. Mind is energy. Mind is movement. It's constantly moving. That's why it's futile to try to get it, to try to arrive, to make a conclusion, to know, to prove, to find a theory and stick with it. It's always changing because you are. That's why it never works. When someone figures something out, like a new trend or a new guru, my cup was disappearing in the green screen. It fades out. Ones that stick are simple and quiet and go underneath the radar. But it's boring to a lot of people. They want to jump from the next thing to the next thing to this one, this one. Oh, it's more interesting. This is more cool. Truths are truths. And they're not shiny and exciting like the world would have us believe. Remember, people get paid a lot of money to distract you. People get paid a lot of money to distract you and keep you off of just, to be honest, life is a basic bitch. The law and nature, the sun rising and falling, it doesn't change. It doesn't change it up. It's basic, it's habitual, it's law. It does not deviate from the basicness that is the laws of nature. And we are ran by those. It's when we try to get fancy pants with it, try to change it up. There was a really good, I follow Light Watkins, and he has a daily dose of light. I think I screenshot it. I hope I did. Yes. Listen to this. If there's something I want to be consistent with, I put a system into place, which means I have predetermined behaviors each day that allow me to do what I need to do. Systems, habits, same thing every single day. It's not lively and cute. It's basic. Like, I was challenged, as you might know, to do this day in the life. I started yesterday. I'm doing it for the rest of the week. You will find I do the same things every day. And this is what he's saying. If you want something to be consistent and to work, you have to systematize it. That's why I say I have all those alarms in the morning. I stick to a schedule. And a lot of people might say, well, that doesn't leave room for improv. Honey, all of life is an improv. We must have some sort of foundation with which we stand. We can't afford to improv our life. Anyways, this is what he's saying, which means I have predetermined behaviors which each day that allow me to do what I need to do. Trying to wing it every day leads to inconsistency. Trying to wing it every day leads to inconsistency. This is what I experienced for so many years. Just wing it. I have these big dreams and goals. I'll end up there. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to be free. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want a 9 to 5. I don't want to do what everybody's doing. I don't want to be a basic bitch. I want to wing it. I want to be extraordinary. I'm special. No, we ain't. Everybody's special, but we're not different. But we must follow the laws, which are basic. They're boring. The stuff that comes out of following those laws is miraculous and special, but you cannot get there to that magical, sparkly life truly from the inside out. True and true. Both sides of the coin. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And this is too. Sometimes a lot of times there's counterfeit coins. You see on the surface of somebody, you turn it around and it doesn't match the front. It's counterfeit. So these curated lives you see on Instagram or social media, if you were to look behind the scenes, is it full of integrity? Does it walk the walk? Does it talk the talk? I always use this example of the solid bunny versus the hollow bunny. If you've ever gotten during Easter time, those chocolate bunnies, where if you bite the ear off, it's hollow inside. That's a hollow bunny. On the outside, it's full of chocolate, but on the inside, it ain't full of nothing. It's like an illusion. But when you get that solid bunny and you bite that ear, oh, that's milk, solid chocolate. It's full of chocolate through and through. No matter where you bite it, it's chocolate. It's not hollow. So to have this extraordinary, amazing life, which you deserve, and I know you have it, we all do. That's what we're here to create. We must follow the basic laws and the basic rules. We cannot wing it. I have a lot of actors that listen to this. Have you ever tried to wing it in an audition? Would you ever go to set and wing it? No. If you do, ooh, you will not be hired again. Winging it brings insecurity. Not being prepared and confident. Only when you are prepared and confident and know the script like you know it, you're off book, it's in your blood and bones, then you can wing it. Then you can improv. But you just can't go in and improv if you haven't done the work to build a solid foundation. You cannot successfully, confidently improv. So is life. You must have these systems, whatever they are for you. No one can tell you what they are. This is where you got to go inside. It's an inside job. I loved that message this morning. I just absolutely loved it. I relate so much. Trying to wing it every day leads to inconsistency. But that's also how you know when something is a priority. You can't wing it. Don't wing your life. Prepare for it. And then you can just go with all of the miraculous things that happen. All right, let's read one more little paragraph. Inward processes of thought make up the sum of character in life. Man can modify and alter these processes by bringing with and effort to bear upon them. The bonds of habit, impotence, and sin are self-made and can only be destroyed by oneself. They exist nowhere but in one's mind, and although they are directly related to outward things, they have no real existence in those things. There's so many things I want to say. It's just so rich. This morning on my Course in Miracles, which I posted the little excerpt in my day in the life, which I'll post later. But it's basically just talking about anything we see out here, and all the greats teach this in some form or another. Everything we see out here is only a shadow of the vision we have in here. Out here is just a shadow and a shell of what we've built in here. Anything in this outside world, anything, this cup, this little duster for electronics, was first an image and a thought in someone's mind, and then it produced in this world. We live in a world of shadows and symbols and illusions. The Buddha said it best. So don't put your faith in the illusion. And we use the example of the branch and the bird. Don't put your faith in the branch. Don't put your faith in the illusion. Don't put your faith in the relationship. Don't put your faith even in your physical body. Your faith is in the unseen, behind the eye. Imagination. Listening to when I was showering, Abraham Hicks. I have it on my speaker. And I took a note, live from imagination, not observation. Live from imagination, your inner eye, not observation from your outer eye. Live from imagination, not observation. If you live from observation, just letting this, what you see, hear, smell, taste, touch, what you observe, that's already done. This is just a receipt of what has been going on. If you allow yourself to start there and live from observing, from the 3D physical world, you're fucked. Period. The real world exists in the unseen, in the imaginative eye, the higher faculties. Remember, we have 5 lower senses of the animal body, which all animals have. Dogs and cats and pigs and horses have. See, hear, smell, taste, touch. Those 5 senses. That's our animal nature. We're animals. But what makes us different? It's our 6 higher faculties, our intellectual faculties. Perception, the will, reason, memory, intuition, imagination. We must live from those inner faculties, not from these lower outside senses. How many times have you heard, wow, God, they're just animals. They live like animals. They are. I've definitely given in to my animal nature as I'm diving into that cake. Rah, I just want to eat it, right? I mean, not that cake is bad. I'm just using an example as I wanted to satiate a physical sense. It smelled good. It tasted good. You know, this is really good. I just love these readings. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, have a wonderful day. Live from your imagination, not your observation. And let's continue this reading tomorrow. See you then.